Muraho, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching, please go ahead and subscribe. My name is Magaly. So if it's your first time here, listen, we have a goal on this channel. Okay, we have a goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2020. It's doable. And listen, I can't do it without you guys. I need your help and help me reach this goal. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. And then we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna make a celebration video. By the way, what I'm about to share is very important. I need you to please share the link with your friends. Just share the link, man. It's very key. I will be talking about how to love and respect yourself. It's very important. If you're going to be a person of value, you need to love and respect yourself, because you can't love yourself if you don't respect yourself, and you can never respect yourself if you don't love yourself. If you are a person of value or want to be a person of value, you need to love and respect yourself. So one of my favorite quotes is from PK, Paul Kagame, one of my favorite people in the world. There's a quote he says where it's in actually Kinyarwanda, that agaciro n'umunukiha. So it's one of the most, it's simple and easy, but it's deep, and he's right. Agaciro n'umunukiha, like, you cannot expect people to give you the value that you do not give yourself. You cannot expect people to respect you if your behavior says otherwise. So, like, you can't value, the value, your value don't come from people, it comes from you. So PK, shout out, God bless him, your excellency. So without talking too much, I have 12 key points that I would love to share with you guys on how to love and respect yourself. So number one, that the one thing that every person who loves themselves and respects themselves, every person who values themselves, the number one thing you gotta do, honestly, you can't tell me that you love yourself if you first don't love others and respect others. That's just non-negotiable, because how you treat others is really how you feel about yourself, So if you don't love others, you don't respect others, listen, God bless you. You need to work on loving yourself, loving others. So number one, first of all, is loving others and respecting others, because how you treat others is a reflection of yourself. So number two, let go of all the things that make you doubt yourself. If you love yourself, right, you gotta let go. And if you love yourself, you gotta let go of the things that make you doubt yourself, like your worth, your self-worth, things that question you, that attack your self-esteem, things that tries to bring and create insecurities in you. You have to let go of those things, or stay away from those things. So because when you truly love yourself, there are things that you won't allow. Like, for example, being disrespected, being manipulated, there's so many things you won't allow, and you won't allow yourself to you won't put yourself in a situation where you are being, you're being looked down, or you are being things that do not bring peace to you. You just don't entertain those things. Like, there are things you just don't entertain when you really love yourself and respect yourself. And I encourage everyone, especially like the young people, if you're still in your 20s like me, I highly encourage you, or even younger than me, like if you're in your, you're younger than 20, you're 21, or maybe you're 19, you're 20, you're 18, you need to start learning how to respect yourself. Because if you don't learn how to respect yourself while you're still young, you won't be respected in your when you're old. You won't be respected. Like if you don't respect yourself in your 20s, you won't be respected in your 30s. If you don't respect yourself in your 30s, you won't be respected in your 40s. And the same thing, so it's very important that we respect. And I'm so glad that we come from a culture. The Rwandan culture is so serious when it comes to self-respect. When it comes to our culture and like respect and morals, is just one thing that I am so glad that we are taught at a very, very young age. So that I thank God for, and I thank my culture, I thank my Rwandan people, I thank my beautiful grandmother who taught me how to respect myself. I haven't always respected myself, because there's some situations where I was just experimenting and I was just confused about who I was, and sometimes, because sometimes you know who you are, but because you tend to want to please people, you end up compromising your values. But let me tell you one thing, that we will get there. We'll get there. So the third is be yourself and express yourself freely. When you love yourself, let me tell you, I need you to exercise. I want us to exercise this, okay? Express yourself. Be yourself. Don't be, and this is one thing that happens to, most people, is that they get to a place where, let's say, they compromise, they shrink themselves down to fit in. Please, people who love themselves don't do that. People who respect themselves, they don't do that. You want people to accept, to take you as you are. You want people to love you as you are. And of course, it doesn't mean you're gonna be arrogant and disrespectful to others. Remember what I said, the number one thing first is that you gotta love and respect others. That's just key. That's just non-negotiable, okay? All right, I know I'm like too much. I'm like, okay, like, please don't, that's just how I talk. So yes, be yourself. Take it from me. Do you know, like, the kind of person I am, like before, I used to literally just shrink myself because I just wanted to please people around me, or because I didn't want to make people feel insecure, because I happen to have this personality where I am who I am, and before I would shrink myself to not make anybody uncomfortable. But listen, if you value who you are, don't shrink yourself. And that already is an indication that you are in the wrong place. Because if you're with the right people, they take you as you are. Like, you love them and they love you as you are. You accept, and you pretty much embrace each other for who you all, truly are. The fourth is how you treat others. Like this, I had to repeat this, because it's how you treat others is a reflection of how you truly feel about yourself. Let me tell you, it's true. You ever heard about, you can never give what you never received, or you can't give what you don't have, or, hurt people. It's true. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, okay? Because there's some days I remember, some days when I today, thank God, thank God for the book, the book I read. By the way, shout out to my friend Divine, who recommended one of the best books ever, that Relational Intelligence by Dr. Darius. That book is a must read. Okay, guys, please go and get this book. It's on Amazon, okay, and it's very cheap. Go get it. So I'm telling you, sometimes, just talking about how you treat people, how you treat others is a reflection of yourself. Sometimes when we are having a bad day, we tend to bring that energy towards others. It's like, what do people gotta do with how you feel, man? If you're having a bad day, just know that you don't have to bring that energy, that attitude towards others. That's not what people who love themselves and respect themselves do. So we gotta have that emotional balance of understanding, like, all right, just because I'm having a bad day, or just because I got into with someone, or whatever, I'm feeling sick, it doesn't mean I gotta be, I have to be all of a sudden like mean to others, So please, guys, please just always remember that even on your worst days, remember who you truly are in your heart. Like, you are kind, you are amazing, you're loving, and don't just let how you feel that moment just ruin and take over. Emotions are not, emotions are meant to indicate, not to dictate. So don't allow your emotions to dictate how you react, how you carry yourself. All right, so the fifth is, people who love themselves, they prioritize themselves. Like, you have to prioritize yourself. Because honestly, if you are not good first, no one around you can be good. If you don't take care of yourself first, you can't take care of others. So put your mental health first. Put your spiritual health, your spiritual health, your physical, everything. You gotta prioritize yourself. Make sure that before you do anything else, make sure you have your work done, and you make sure you have enough. You've taken that nap that you really needed. You have enough rest. Make sure you had your dinner. Make sure you've done your homework before you let a friend come and hang out. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with your friends, but make sure that you have taken care of your business, and you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do, and you can go ahead and help whoever you want to help, but make sure you prioritize yourself first. It's key. So the sixth is, don't let yourself be used. All right, guys, do not let yourself be used. Oh my God, I can't lie to you. I have been there. I have been used before, because I just did not know. It's not like I didn't know how to say no. I knew how to say no. I just, for some reason, didn't have the courage to say no, or to say no and be firm, and it's like, no is no. It's just like you're in a position where you're put in a position where, sometimes people will manipulate you and make you feel guilty because you don't want to do what they want to do. I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, you have to prioritize yourself. Your true friends will never put you in a situation where you have to compromise with the most important things in your life in order to please them. That is not true friendship, my friend. That is not friendship. That is what they call users. That is what they call are narcissistic, narcissist friends. Those are the people who don't really care about other people's emotions or other people's feelings. They just want to be put first and then others last. No, you don't need that in your life. Anyway, so the seventh is, don't compromise your values. Oh my God. Your values, like your core values, who you are, what you stand for. For example, you gotta be there for your family, but then this person wants you to leave the most important thing, or the people around you wants you to ignore your family, forget about your family, when your family is the most important thing. Who are we without family? If you love me, you best love my family. You best understand that my family comes first. And if you love me, you better know that God is the number one thing in my life, and I'm not compromising God for nothing and for nobody. At the end of the day, the person who really values you and understands the kind of person you are, and really someone who really loves and value and respects you, they will not put you in a position where you question your values or you compromise your values. So that's just what people who love themselves do, and respect yourself. When we respect ourselves, when we love ourselves, we keep our word, and it's like you keep your word. So, and that's one thing I'm gonna add, I didn't put, is that you got to love, people who love and respect themselves, they keep their word. You keep your word. If you say, I'm gonna be there, then you're going to be there. If you say no, no means no. If you say yes, yes means yes. If you say, all right, let's do this, let's go there, then it's you keep your word. Okay. Number 8 is care for other people. Care for other people's need. Just don't lose yourself in the process of helping others. How to love yourself? I mean, this is just another key point, is that it's okay to help people. It's okay. It's actually, we are here to serve others. We are here to help each other. But just don't lose yourself in the process. Please don't lose yourself in the process. Because at the end of the day, if you lose yourself in the process, then you won't even be able to help that person the right way, because you won't be coming from the right, you won't have the right perspective. It won't be, it's like sometimes, like for example, people who do things to please others, it's really not coming from a genuine or authentic, place. It's coming either from a place of the fear of rejection, or the fear of abandonment, the fear of being criticized, the fear of being, like not being everybody's favorite. And it's, unfortunately in this life, you can't be everybody's favorite. We cannot be everybody's favorite. There are gonna be people who love you, and there are gonna be people who can't stand you. That's just how it is. It's just life. And it is what it is. You gotta learn how to live with it. So balance is everything. Make sure, serve others, be there for others, love others. Just don't lose yourself in the process. Like, prioritize. Number nine, how to love and respect yourself. Number 9 is forgiving yourself and others is also an act of self-love and self-respect. One thing about people who love and respect themselves, you forgive yourself and you forgive others, because forgiveness, forgiving others is really not about them. It's about you. It's about releasing that burden, that unnecessary weight that's holding you down. So forgiving yourself and be easy on yourself. Understand that you're a human being. You're not perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. And just be easy, like be gentle with yourself and forgive yourself and forgive others, and understand that no one is perfect. We are all here and we face almost the same thing. So we gotta be gentle with each other, love and move on, and some things that, are forgivable and like, bye-bye. That's it. We can't, I'm not gonna let you back in my life. Like, that's it. And sometimes some people, it's just like, you know what, you really messed up, but I love you, man. I love you. I still love you. I got love for you. It depends on how. Yeah. So number 10 is adding value to yourself. People who love and respect themselves, they add value to themselves. You add value to yourself by doing some research, reading, eating healthy, exercising, and just, having your me time and doing something that makes you feel good, doing something that challenges your mind, that just expands your mind. You know, life is all about learning. You know, you want to learn, you want to keep learning. So adding value to yourself is something that people who love and respect, you know, love themselves and respect themselves too. So how can you love yourself and respect yourself? Is by adding value to yourself, my honey. You don't just sit around and wait for things to happen. You stand up and get things happen. Are you trying to learn maybe a new skill, or you know, like, you gotta be about your business. You gotta be about goals, and be a goal getter. Go and after your goals, go after your dreams, and, you know, inspire yourself and stay motivated. You don't need motivations from others. You just gotta motivate yourself. Good. If you get it from other people too, amazing. But really, you actually begin to get motivation from others when you decide to take actions yourself. When you decide to say, I'm gonna motivate myself, literally that energy starts to go around, and it brings your tribe. You know, your vibes attracts your vibe attracts your tribe. So that energy is literally just gonna go around, and it's just gonna, all of a sudden you're gonna start finding yourself around people, like-minded people who think the same thing, who want to do the same thing. Like, so yeah, seriously, the more you work on yourself, the more you add to yourself, the more you realize, the more you discover new things about yourself, the more you even love and respect yourself, the more you value yourself, and the more others will value you, you know. So number 11 is discipline and you know, how to love yourself and respect yourself is that discipline and consistency are also like, is these two things are very key. Discipline and consistency. It's like, discipline is knowing that I am going to suffer the pain of being disciplined. Like, let's say for example, I don't want to work out today, or instead of eating those fries, I'm just gonna drink my water and be fine. Because you're not looking at, you don't want to satisfy the moment, because you're looking at the you know, you're looking long term. Like, you know, it's like, okay, so do I really just ruin this 45-minute workout that I just got, just, you know, with the fries? Or do I, you know, like for example, discipline, well, let's say with school, do I just go hang out with these people instead of studying? Because you know what, if I stay here and study, I'm gonna pass my exam. But if I go and hang out with my friends, man, I might get a 0, you know, and you don't want to do that. So discipline is very key, and knowing when to do things and when not to do, knowing how and when and where. And consistency is like that. It's like you gotta stay committed to things, like commit to the things that add value to yourself. Commit to things that because you know, at the end of the day, when you're adding value to yourself, you're also adding, it's going to affect everyone around you. You know, everyone that you encounter, they are going to be motivated, they are going to be inspired. You're gonna learn something that you are going to share with someone else. You know, if you get, you know, you happen to be in a better financial situation than the other person, you help them. You know, it's important to understand that taking care of yourself is not being selfish. No. Most people think when you take care of yourself, you're being selfish. No. Selfish is actually not taking care of yourself and putting yourself in yourself in a situation where you can hurt yourself. And because when you hurt yourself, it's going to affect others around you. So yes, so discipline and consistency in all that you do, with your friendships, with your relationship, with your family. Yeah, so the 12, and I am done, is people who truly love themselves and respect themselves, they avoid drama. It's just what it is. Like, drama, I mean, drama will have you unproductive. Drama will have you sick, will get you sick. Drama will will have you just waste your time, man. Like, the mind is such a powerful muscle, and you gotta feed it the right things, like the right food. Otherwise, if you feed your mind drama, then it's just gonna get it. It's just, you're just gonna become drama. It's gonna affect you, your entire soul. You know, you're just gonna. So avoid drama. When you love and respect yourself, you avoid drama. Like, things that don't bring peace, that don't add value, things that don't make you a better person, you just completely avoid it. You avoid them. You avoid, you know, things that don't just, that won't add to you. Yeah. So, man, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I know I talk too much, but anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. To all my subscribers, I just want to appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You know, to my new subscribers, hey, welcome. You know, now I feel like I'm feeling comfortable with this YouTube thing. You know, before I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know, da, da, da. Like, you know, sometimes I was just, you know, uncomfortable. But now I'm like, hey, you know what? I feel like we're family now. So thank you. Please go ahead and share this, and don't forget, we gotta go, my people. We gotta go 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2020. So help me, guys. I appreciate you. God bless you, and God keep you in all that you do. I'll see you next time. Bye.